To your money tonight and the growing concern this evening, even beyond U.S. banks. One of Europe's largest banks now, Credit Suisse, and the stock price plunging to an all-time low today. The turmoil being felt on Wall Street, the Dow dropping about 280 points. It had been down more than 500. But tonight here, authorities with a reality check on the relative safety of your money. ABC's Ariel Reshef on Wall Street for us.
Tonight, fears of a banking crisis sending stocks tumbling on Wall Street and around the world. Overseas, Credit Suisse, one of Europe's biggest banks, plunging 24% to an all-time low after its largest shareholder, the Saudi National Bank, said it won't pump more money into the struggling bank. And here at home, looming concern over America's regional banks. First Republic stock diving 21% after its credit rating was downgraded into so-called junk territory. But analysts say no matter what happens, your bank account is secure.
If you have your money in First Republic, it is still safe. There's an implicit guarantee by the feds over the weekend that said depositors aren't going to get hurt here. We're going to look at all the regional banks and make sure the depositors get their money back.
It comes as federal investigations into the failed Silicon Valley Bank ramp up. Sources tell ABC News bonuses and company stock sales are now under the microscope. A trust held by the CEO, Greg Becker, sold nearly $3.6 million in stock just weeks before the bank collapsed. And there are growing questions about how regulators missed the warning signs the bank was at high risk of failure.
This is not really rocket science. So, and obviously people made money off of that. Why didn't the regulators pick it up?
Silicon Valley Bank was not forced to undergo stress tests like the bigger banks after regulations were rolled back under the Trump administration with support from Republicans and some Democrats. But critics argue the Federal Reserve was still responsible for supervising the bank.
There were numerous red flags waving all over the place that this bank was operating in a high-risk, reckless manner. The Federal Reserve supervisors should have seen this, should have forced this bank to change its activities to reduce its risk.
And David, Senator Elizabeth Warren is leading the charge to reinstate those regulations that were rolled back in 2018. That would mean that these smaller banks would be subject to the same stress tests as the bigger banks each year. David?
Ariel Reshef on Wall Street for us. Ariel, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.